oude paard ook nog.
Ja, alles is weggezet, hè?
Ja. And this is what the street looks like, Kloostersingel in Kloosterburen. Street where Harry and Boukje live on. This then is looking one way. Beetje verder die kant oplopen, Nicolien. Dat is de Stiekemerstraat. And here looking down. Nicolien playing in the street. Nicolien said hi. And that then is the Reformed Church in Kloosterburen. Reported to be from about 1500. So in all likelihood it once was a Catholic church, newly restored. And there we'll see the tower of the Catholic Church, which I hope to be able to film a little bit closer from another side. Oldeham, the home for the aged. The aged. This is where Mom's grandmother was in, and where right now a couple of Mom's uncle and aunts are still housed. A little while we'll be visiting them, I hope. The Reformed Church from another viewpoint. Nice little saddle roof tower. The farms close by, almost adjoining. And here a little village park with a wishing well, new houses. But Oldeham. See? That's Oldeham, the old house. The ideal place for old people in Kloosterburen. Part of it. And a great big farm right in the center of the village. One of the houses where years ago, every week we went there, that's where Oom Gerard used to live in. And there down the street is the house where now Tante Lini lives. We'll be visiting her and we'll be seeing more of that, I'm sure. And that's what the church looks like from, again, another area. And number 11, under the smoke of the church, that's where Tante Lini lives. Right across from the churchyard. And the old church. Wat doet u hier? Hij kan zo wel hulp gebruiken. Ja, maar daar ben ik nooit voor komen. Hi Chris. Daar is Tante Lini en onkel Chris. Wie verkopen geen mirakels?
Hij kan alles in, hij neemt hij alles op.
Ja.
Jij meer erop kreeg.
Wel ja.
Oh.
Ja, maar ik wil ook die tuintje er even op hebben. Zo.
En dan gaat het maar zo stiekem binnenkomen.
Wel ja, natuurlijk, natuurlijk. Hé? Ik moet even naar de bakkerij toe.
Ja, maar
Ja.
ik ga straks. Ik ben anders in hier, de was wel, hè?
Ja, dat hoor ik wel. Maar dat geeft toch niks? Dat denk ik niet. Wat moeten die in de bakkerij? Tante Lini has nice flowers outside. Nice little pot. Beautiful garden. Look at the wall around the churchyard. The graveyard. Another shot of the church once again.
Dat moet ik zeker geloven.
Ja, ik heb geen portemonnee in buis.
That is the store now where Mom's home used to be. It's a store and right now it's closed already again. Well, that's the church where your parents got married in. The same church your grandparents were married in. The same church your great-grandparents were married in. On Mom's side.
Was dit al langer ook nog wel, hoor?
Hey? No, dat heb ik al genomen. And that then is the storefront of the bakery where the last year and a half before we came to Canada I worked in. That window was my bedroom. That was the entrance to the bakery. Now we're going to have a look and see if I can go inside the bakery for a moment. Another view of the church. And as you see, right across from it, that's where now the store is. That's where Mom used to live. That's where her home was. So we didn't have far to go to get married. Now that's the new installation. This is the bakery. None of this was here. None of it. And as you see, looks exactly the same as what the bakeries in Canada do look like. Goeiedag. Ik ben Hidde Hiedema.
Ja, die ken ik nog wel, ja.
Ja, je bent Stiekema. Ja, George Inbruijer. George Inbruijer, ja.
Ja.
Aha.
En doen ze nou een wagen door, hè?
821. Dan heeft u binnen.
Ja, dat weet ik niet.
Dankjewel hè. €8,50, 9 kroon, 10 kroon. Alsjeblieft. In orde.
And right next to the church, we had our little store where we went for cigarettes and candy and ice cream. That was open almost 24 hours a day. And this, we walked through it yesterday already. This is then the Kloosterburen, the convent garden. This then is part of the convent garden. Loop even door, Chris, dan krijg jij er ook een beetje op.
Oh, zit die stoet in huis?
Ja, met de stoet in hand. Nicolene is walking around with the pastries. And again the church. As I said, the church where we got married in, where your grandparents got married in, and your great-grandparents. The church is from about 1870. It's called the, what is it called again? The architect was Van Kuik, if I'm not mistaken. No, Kuiperskerk. All of them were approximately the same architecture. And there is the bridge over troubled waters. Farms in the background. Uncle Chris walking slowly by. That's the backside of Uncle Chris and Tante Lini's home. Beautiful time to be here in Holland to film all the flowers. Some of them are blooming, others still have to. And listen to the church bells ringing. So the farmer is still working here with pressed down grass, green grass, kyle it's called. It's now used in Canada for dairy farmers also. When that is put together, when that is put into the silo, then it gives a beautiful smell. That really is a nice smell, a lot better than the smell of the dung and the urine. Look at all the beautiful blooming shrubs and plants. We're sitting again here at the old church, or I am sitting again waiting for Uncle Chris and Tante Lini to come down with us for a cup of coffee. The weather is a little bit windy, but so far we've had beautiful weather. Nothing but sunshine. Right now it's a little bit windy, but it's still good enough to be outside. A view of the village of Kloosterburen, where Mom spent most of her youth. Oude heen erop. Zit te wachten op oom Chris en Tante Lini. Maybe I better take a little view of the sky. The thunder clouds, although the sun is shining and the weather is nice. Uncle Chris is telling Uncle Harry what the little tea house will amount to. The square of tiles, that'll be the tea house, and that's in their back garden.
Dat is een beste lap, joh. En hebben ze nou al zeggen wanneer dat komt? Of hebben ze nog steeds eraf? Nee. Maar als je ook weer naar gaan. Dan hoor je in die ogen bij de Kloosterburen.